うるせえな。これがいいか。これじゃちっちゃいの。BGM の音楽か。なんかしようか。文字のタイトル別にちっちゃくてもいいんだよな。大きめにするかもしれない。
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity, with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Halcyon colony. Near's Barlow Waves.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Let's just hope you're handy with a gun. You could get away with all sorts of illegal activity.
建設武器と、これ武器の数量か。弱点ダメでしょ。これだわ。
You're going to have people hanging off you like tumors on a cysty pig. Unflappable. You could have captained this very ship. You have an unnerving talent for reading people. If I can't save your body, I must at least save your brain. Finally, someone I can have a conversation with.
Yeah.
I bet you're vicious with a tossball stick. Someone with a talent for exploiting insecurities. You could probably talk your way out of a landing ticket.
説得は必要でしょう。ありがとうございます。 リーダーシップ。
Cam and
これだ
material.
な。
Or at least captain.
仲間に全てを任せていくスタイルでいこう。
Three promotions away from junior bean counter.
うん。Easy
Handle
係。
bits for a living, huh?
維持係でいいか。
At least you'll know not to touch electrical fencing.
なんだろう。なんかもうちょっと普通の顔にならねえかな。もうちょっと普通の顔になってほしいね。あ、デフォルトで。うんだ。ああ。こら強いぞ。こら強いぞ。
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
エラ2機動研究室アルシオン設計
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down. Its drive is
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Good luck!
you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it.
하르시온에
Oh
요코소.
well, no sense in letting his
에,
ship go to
호소
waste.
신자된장.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
얘들 이거다. No.
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
어제 에
Hey, you, come here.
이런
You've tried the
게
best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
지치로 지켜지려고.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale.
회사에서
We're a
좀
Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong...
もう行くよ。ああ。やべえじゃん。
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
おお。タクティカルタイムディレーション。脳が時間を異なる形で処理し始める。世界がスローモーションになります。うん。役立っちゃバンドル。ベサルチョイス。あれかアクションが多いのかな今回は。アクションというか、なんていうか。これが多い感じか。あけうわぁ。うわぁ。最悪だ。
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine... Really? How is he? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized. We'll see him back to Edgewater. Just as soon as I cross these marauders off with this... I just... you know. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I just earned a fine bonus.
Stay down, miscreant. Not just anyone has chosen to enforce landing regulations, you know? I had to fill out 4 whole forms.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada. Please be informed that I am authorized. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengage in air. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been... This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from any... I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed. I understand. I will require... I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of... Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged. Astutely observed. However, the high capacity... I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please, this cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered... Best of luck in your search for a
今回は死なないようにしてください。どういうことよ。
navigation.
これをおばさん、管理職くれ。ね。なんだろうな。何取るといいんだろう。攻撃かな。わ。適用。
console is offline at this time, Captain. If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain. The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your because you sure walked in it like it was yours. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you...
全くの誤解だよ。はい、やつして。どうなんだろ
Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time. If you're looking to help us out with our marauder problem, talk to Constable Reyes over in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene.
Marauders, deserters, illegal landing. What is this colony coming to?
う。東に行く。東に行きましょう。東に。
Hear that?
あ、痛い痛い痛い痛い。やろう。僕もやりよったな。
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's maraud. Your pod ain't safe out here. You'd best head. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all... Definitely not the junior. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannon. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. Got a knack for being discreet like? Edgewater is a company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Yeah? You could look at it that way, I suppose, but you'd be wrong. Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem is the... Former people... Oh no. If those marauders swipe any more 4 workers still haven't paid up. He just is. Look. Conrad's got a barbershop. You'll find...
ごめんなさい。
Yeah?
これはめんどくさいぞ。
The colony? Hope's just a rumor. Maybe you've been out in this... Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope. Trouble's in the asking. Or don't much care. You run in...
Huh? What? Huh? What? I wasn't moving on.
エッジウォーター。
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Somebody's been running around town raving about a... Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's list. Technically, I'm employed...
音楽が流れるの臭いんだ。
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd... I do apologize. I was given no fore... I'm Reed Thompson, outpost... Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to... There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's... Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. One... I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of...
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss... You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with...
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best...
お、仲間だ。なぜ、親しきとも。
If you could see... Go ahead. Adelaide was our only... Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of... But, and this is something we must... Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material, some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of Saltuna. Go ahead.
砂マグロってなんだ。あ、わからんが。あれやろう。
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you like... It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big... Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyway.
Oh.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Nate.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you, I can't imagine what would be... That seems well within...
The way we do it's by cutting off power.
Adelaide McDevitt's encampment. I can see Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if... Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Not if things are... If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty, and I happen to know such a book is... My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun... It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I... Thank you. If you retrieve it... Any progress... A religious... Not to put too far... Also, pretty universal here. Except for Ms. Holcomb, who...
It's just... there's...
Oh, nothing could be further. I'm simply bemoaning the... Yes, but there are... I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to... They who are not sat... The O... The O... You don't... We will eventually... Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood. Seriously, though, to...
どうやって行けばいいんだ。
When I was little, we'd get...
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning. You ever swung a trench? The war. I'm talking about mechanic. Just my luck. What? I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join. Mechanical repellent. I've been gathering enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose the
どうやって回り込むのがいいんだ。回り込んで、
I'm going. Okay. Be right there. Yep, be right over. Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice. Her contract... Well, I don't know about normal. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy... You mean about the mission? I know, but... Real machines? The machine... I think there's something higher and greater than us. But I don't feel it when I'm in the mission.
あれだな。あれな感じだな。やるのが大変だな、このゲーム。
Here they come! Nice one!
わあわあ。
Everyone all right?
あ、でもなんか、久々だな、この感じ。この感じは久々だ。了回収しろ。敵がどこにあるのかわからない。あららららら。
Get ready. That's the last of them.
敵殺害。地震。ダイヤモンド。状態のメーターの近くにあるダイヤモンド。ダイヤモンドどれ？状態の近くにあるダイヤモンド。これか。出たよ。こっからかよ。
stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for.
なんで切れてるんだ
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp. You want to try standing out? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing. I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but... Little ways ago, she was always obsessing... Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Can't imagine where she's gone. Could do without... Over in the hothouse. I'll tell you. Well enough to know we never got on. She was lazy and thoughtless. What it...
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the... I have been called that, among other things.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? So
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. Reed Thompson. You here on behalf of that cold-eyed... Let's hear it. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering it. He would do such a thing. Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to... If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious... You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of over...
He was tired all the time, sure, but...
Look what they did to this child.
I'm all right.
That was, It's not much of a living. All anyone ever does is toil over... Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down. Workers... You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killed. I trust you. Anything? That's not straight, but... This is the old botanical lab, in Emerald Vale. Are you not... Are you talking... Where did you... Is that a new set? you're Now I'm convinced you're delirious. You ought to try some of my purgative tea. Won't cure... Maybe I do. Listen, don't you worry about what I... No, but the board... You carry on about coming here from another world, and... I am getting old, you know. These two... My dear, me and mine are just carrying... A little prattling never... I can... Not under Reed's watch. He and I would come to blows within a day. This is my home. That's because Reed was my boss. I was the cannery's one and only flavor specialist, you see. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started, we had a store of medicine locked away. But Reed refused to so I buried my boy in the cemetery. Yeah. A fish rots from the head down.
あれだな。あいつに話聞いてみないことにはわからんな。
Something on your mind? Go ahead. It is my job to keep... I'm trying to remember 25 years, 26. I remember looking out this window. Times change. I wish you wouldn't... Yes, when I stand at my window and look out over my... We are all part of the Spacer's... This is a Spacer's Choice town. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it. Go ahead. That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adel... I must. The burden of leadership is responsible. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. Go ahead. Can we not? Show up to work. Problem. And where do you suggest we find this magical panacea? Can we pan for medicine? If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. Adelaide's son was barely competent. I treat him with our medical rations, and it looks like I'm playing favorites. Now, I will not pretend to understand the suffering Adelaide must have felt. I wish she had stayed with us. Adelaide... That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurked, but in the last 10 years. Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. I believe plague is a test. Go ahead.
うん。
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted.
Get ready. Look at us.
すげえ。味方もちゃんと飛んでくんだ。あ、いけそう。セーブしとかないとダメだな、これは。 強い。基本的強いわ。マジか。強い。進めない。強い。
Okay, gone quiet.
ダメだ。うわ。なんか、ここをどうにかして、あれすんのかな。
Here they come!
うわ。これ強いな。これ強くない？この武器。この武器強いな。うわあ。おっしゃ。あ、どうも、若津。ありがとうございます。いや、これ結構ちゃんと隠れながら、進まないとダメっぽいですね。ダメっぽい。やっぱドンキじゃない？ワンチャン。思うんだけど。てかショットガンが弱すぎて、ちょっと震えたんだけど。ショットガンがほんま弱い。なんかない？アサルトライフルとかにするか。だってアサルトライフルの弾がな。ね。なんか密着しないと全然ダメージなかった。お姉ちゃんもリボルバーにするかな。ペーサーズチョイスは、リボルバーを重要視しています。ご協力お願いします。どういう意味？いや、でもこれ結構ね、やっと、なんか危ない気がする。 体密着したら死ぬとかもそういうパターンだろう。密着したらとか、あれしたら死ぬパターンだ。はい。死ぬってことだけ分かった。死ぬってことが分かった。誰かいませんか？それは電に突っ込むですよ。しかも見えてるしな。見えてる電に突っ込んだらそれは死ぬよ。
Processing. Performing.
待って、強い。ノバが強い。ああ。うわー。ドンキ最強じゃね？ドンキ最強じゃね？ドンキだね。このゲーム。このゲームドンキだな。このゲームドンキだな。ゴリラムーブしても強い。ほんまに、ゴリラムーブが強すぎて、笑うんだけど。なんなのこのゲーム。最近、ゴリラムーブが強いわ。でもさ、なんでこんな強いのドンキが。意味がわかんないけど。だって 73dps でさ、51ダメージ、41ダメージ。ハンドが21ダメージか。序盤これゴリラしてりゃいいよね。ほら、ゴリラムーブだ。よいしょー。最強。なんかすごい、なんかめちゃくちゃいい盾もらった。盾じゃねえや。盾ってか。鎧か。攻撃するけど。めっちゃいいやつ。イエーイ。いや、どうしよう。迷うわ。あのさ。ゴリラムーブ。ゴリラムーブ最強。さすがにさ、あれでしょ。ちょっと。
control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
오라! 또랴! 왜냐면あった。もう最初にさ、このゲームさ、選択迫られるのってなんか珍しいね。最初でもうどうしようみたいな。選択迫られる。どうしよう。
Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
スイッチが3つ。硬っ。やばい、ちょっと、この敵は硬いぞ。開いた？開いた。回り込んで、回り込んで、回り込んで。硬い。マジで硬い。これちょっとこれさ、本当に普通の難易度なのこれ。これちょっとおかしくねえかこのゲーム。
Two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
あ、さ、武器が劣化していくのか。これどうしたらいいの？本当だ、めっちゃ劣化してる。武器。これどうすんの？有利した。そうそう。これさ、ほほほ、もう無理だよ、これ。いやー、積んでる。きつい。きつ。俺、スーパーきついんだけど。どうすんの俺。劣化していくのはやばいな、武器が。どうやって修理するの？
No, 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 just leave me alone.
人がいるらしいな。
not real.
どこに人がいるのかわからねえな。
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Oh,
ごめん。ごめん。無理。
the
無理
area.。
無理。あ、無理。無理。くそきついわこのゲーム。
Where'd to go? If we send the power to Miss...
ちょっと待って。テストでさ、
McDevitt, what happens to Will?
Unexpected beginning security patrol.
Get ready! Hit him with something else!
全然減らねえ。あ、これ大丈夫かこのゲーム。大丈夫かこのゲーム。やべえぞ。あ、これ開けるんだ。
Systemic.
Look out! Past that armor!
減らねえ、マジで。マジ減らねえ。減らなさすぎてやばい。アサルトライフル。ロングガン、アサルトライフル。お、楽や。アサルトライフルにしたら楽になった。プラズマダメージの影響を受けやすくなった。その代わりに、特殊技能ポイントがもらえるわけね。プラズマ弱体するとね。プラズマ系困るだろう。
Celeste. I'm not sure what the ride is. All I know is the decision's final.
あれ、あいつはどこ行ったの？ビギンズだっけ？ビギンズとかいうなんか変な、あいつは。あ、いたいたいた。この下か？
Not real. You're not real.
下にいるな。下にいるな。
Phantom.
道具も劣化するのか。
You're not real. You're not real. You can talk? See? Of course. Chester D. Higgins. Oh, Higgins has been... I've come along... I specialize in automechanicals, drone... Look, I don't want to fall into any... You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an... I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to max... Yes, that's there's a behavior... Oh, that reminds me. The I...
重要は。ハンマーという素晴らしいものが。ジャンクにいるわけね。トイレに移すことはできるけど、これを例えば捨てて、こういうこと。選択の時を迫られるのか。
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power. Do you understand what
君の意見を聞かせてもらっ
I
ていい
don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Reed Thompson は、リード・トムソンか。リード・トムソン。
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters... Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. It's plain to see, but Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on. Really? I mean...
よし。じゃあ、どうしようか。 考えよう。ジョーターにしないと。まあでも、キャンプにしたらキャンプにしたらあれだし、ジョーターにしたらあれだしっていう感じなのか。脱走者間の評価が下落した。あ、でもな、ちゃんと戻れって話だな、街に。ちゃんと戻ってけって話やな。あ、みんな。で、なんかお通夜みたいな。あっちがお通夜みたいになってる。すまんな、皆の衆。
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
One of us.
Everybody keeps staring. Whoa.
Are you?
Great, just great. I've been trying to.
Oh gosh, no.
I seen you wander. Sorry, I just wasn't. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. I'll take all the help I can get. You ever heard of the young space?
Those are good.
I know the. I wish I knew. Would you? Luck, mostly. Nothing's needed serious repairing yet. Nothing. What? Couple. We.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit.
You could stay, you know.
Marauders can't see us in the dark.
あ、これか。作業台これか。あ、これで修理できるのね。おー。イエーイ。修理するのはいいんだけどさ。あ、部品が必要なのね。うわぁ。うわぁ、マジか。マジか。そういうことね。 あ、でも解体することによって、武器のあれが手に入って、ああ、なんか黄昏れてる。黄昏れてる。すまんな、ばあさん。
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewhere, this is all you're doing. Cutting off my power. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my...
別に恨みはないんだって。
You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater.
あんたのためにリードを始末するよ。何これ。始末できんのかな
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. I have got a means to cure the plague.
?そんなリードを殺す気ないんだけど。そんなにリードを殺す気がないんだけど。
As long as you kill. Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough.
Mm. まんな、ここに落ちがったしまいだ。状態
I've
変え
been
れ。
thinking about going. I get sick thinking. I mentioned those manuals on mechanical.
I'm not in a... The matters... I'm staying put until I know what's be...
リード追い出してみるか。ワンチャン何にもしなくてもこれさ、ワンチャン、あれよね、宇宙船に戻って、宇宙船に、あれ、すれば、ワンチャンいいんじゃないの？ダメなの？とりあえず永長でというか。
think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. He's just... I'm just glad he's alive. If he wants to...
This is a fine day, friend. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason.
Then
we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by... I am not perfect. I have... Her son got sick with plague, so I had to choose, you see. Adelaide's child. I have been holding this town together with... I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. I don't believe you. Plague... The very notion is just grotesque. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat... Processed, liquefied, retextured Saltuna rendered in a chemical bath, of course. Well, mostly Saltuna. We've added wood chips, some mushrooms, bit of sand, tossed some canid bits in our processor once. It all tastes like... Health is a state of mind, friend. Affliction... Now listen, I do not know what pretty rhetoric... You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is... If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, my life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide... I have always tried... I do. Adelaide's found a cure. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. No such thing as an honorable resignation. I don't know.
あ、なんか、後味悪い。後味悪いあれになってしまった。
Something...
Look at that. I never thought I'd see the day. Suppose it's time our flock made up. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. This don't put us on even footing, you understand. But it is a start. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
衝撃映画のショーが。
Adelaide said that? Something must have changed in it.
Never.
でやでだ。うわー。うわー。たまにやりたくなるこのね。
I know. I'm trying to think. Is this your ship? Oh, my stars. Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but... Well, it's kind of you to say that. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But... Can I come with you? And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your... Yes! Captain.
アルバディオ。フルに加えよう。だぜ。
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud you. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how... Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for our engine room.
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back to...
What can I do for you? All systems are... I am prepared to bring the...
このところであれかな。ちょうどいいな。行こう。
Welcome back. All systems... We have received a communication request from Dr. Finney.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there.
Oh, that, yes, that's what you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and the Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on. Excellent. By the way, I gave Captain... Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of my... It has limits. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric... Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it. Best used in moderation. When... Maintain your distance. Act normal. No... A change of clothes. What is this? Some old... The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. Science. Excellent. I'll contact you. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to... The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to...
Transmission ended. If you... Welcome back, Captain. See you soon, Captain.
あ、これで移動できるわけね。
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Can we talk? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real... I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. I don't got much experience fixing actual space. Gosh, no, Cap. I figured Junlei and I could... And maybe when we put into... I abso-surely can. But I'm used to working on cannery lines. AG loader. All's I'm looking for... Did you...
よし。じゃあ、こんなところで終わりですかね。 じゃあ、終わります。こんなところで今日はお疲れ様です。それでは、おやすみなさい。